Hey copywriters, today we're going to talk about a shockingly common concern for writers of all kinds. If you're like me and virtually every type of writer out there, you have got a really fucked up search history. At this point, Google and Facebook don't even know what kind of ads to show you. One minute you're searching about the benefits of hot yoga, and the next down a rabbit hole of the history of history itself. Depending on what you're writing about that day, your job is to become an expert in that subject area so that you can write engaging content for your clients. But sometimes you'll have writing assignments that are a little darker than 10 ways to keep your lizard happy. What if you're writing a piece for a criminal defense attorney about kidnapping, and you find yourself in some weird place on the internet giving you step-by-step instructions on how to avoid getting caught? What if you're writing a scientific article on fireworks and you find yourself learning how to make explosives? What if you're writing about cybercrime and you need to get really deep on some really dark subjects? There are a million different ways that you can find yourself in some really unsavory places on the internet. But at some point, should you be concerned that the FBI is gonna start knocking down your door? Let's talk about it. But before we get into it, my name is Liz. I'm a copywriter, content writer, and owner of an award-winning copywriting agency. And on this channel, you're gonna find tools, tips, tricks, and resources to help you launch, grow, and scale your copywriting business. All right, let's get into it. First, has anyone actually ever been arrested for Google search? Actually, yes, it has happened where people have gotten arrested for their Google searches. And it's really not as uncommon as you might think. In fact, just a quick Google News search is gonna show you situations where recently someone found themselves in trouble due to their search engine history. But that doesn't mean that just typing in a few seedy keywords or phrases is gonna land you in jail. So let's talk about, can a Google search term be illegal in the first place? Searching even the darkest terms isn't inherently illegal. It's the intent behind these search terms that can get somebody in hot water. For example, let's say you're writing a piece on minors and illicit substances for a rehab facility, and you're researching where kids are finding drugs in the first place, and what they're buying, and how much they're buying it for. Just because it looks like you're selling drugs to kids obviously doesn't mean that you are. And in fact, unless you're repeatedly searching similar subjects that show criminal intent, Google's probably not going to be watching you that closely. I mean, think about it. If a Google search was the only thing that it took to get somebody locked up, we wouldn't have shows like Breaking Bad or Criminal Minds. Those shows require a ton of research on the part of the writers because they want the show to be believable. And how would journalists write on cybercrime if they couldn't even research it? So no, a Google search in and of itself isn't illegal. What could be illegal is what that searcher intends on doing with that information. So, short answer, no, you're probably not going to jail over your search history. As long as you don't go too far down the rabbit hole and you don't knowingly click on things that you know are going to show you illegal content, it's pretty unlikely that you're gonna get arrested for your search history. As long as you're not setting off any red flags that you're actually engaging in illegal content, you're gonna be fine. And besides, if the feds kick in your door, just saying I'm a writer will probably explain it all. So I hope that this video gave you some kind of peace of mind. And hey, let's play a game. This game is called Last 5 Searches. I want you to go to your Google history and just comment your last 5 searches. No cheating. This game can be pretty funny. And it's actually really funny to play like at a family gathering or somewhere you can get really, really awkward with it. So leave your last 5 searches in the comments. And if you like what you saw today, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe so you don't miss an episode, and I will catch you next time.